Every morning I've woken up as Prime Minister. I've been inspired by the resilience, the generosity, and the determination of Canadians. It is the driving force of every single day I have the privilege of serving in this office.
Canada's Justin Trudeau says he thinks daily about leaving crazy job being in quotation marks.
He thinks about quitting his job every single day. He also said that he finds the job to be super boring as well.
When he says, I think about quitting every day, going on that walk in the snow as his dad famously went on.
That is why, since 2015, I've fought for this country, for you.
You remember saying this?
This is a night for Ukrainians, not for you.
To strengthen and grow the middle class.
The Liberal Party of Canada has been an absolute disaster for middle-class Canadians. Middle-class Canadians are worse off now than middle-class Canadians were almost 50 years ago.
Trudeau says that he's taxing the rich and that the middle class is just going to grow like crazy. You're going to tell me the middle class is getting hosed.
The middle class is getting hosed.
Why we rallied to support each other through the pandemic.
Do you remember saying this?
The small fringe minority of people who are on their way to Ottawa or who are holding unacceptable views that they're expressing do not represent the views of Canadians who have been there for each other to advance reconciliation, to defend free trade on this continent.
Do you remember saying this?
We're not negotiating with Canada right now. Their tariffs are too high, their barriers are too strong, so we're not even talking to them right now. We'll see how that works out. It'll only work out to our favor.
Did you reject a one-on-one meeting with the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau?
Yeah, I did.
Why?
Because his tariffs are too high and he doesn't seem to want to move, and I've told him forget about it. And frankly, we're thinking about just taxing cars coming in from Canada. That's the mother lode, that's the big one. We're very unhappy with the negotiations and the negotiating style of Canada. We don't like their representative very much.
To stand strong with Ukraine and our democracy, and to fight climate change and get our economy ready for the future. We are at a critical moment in the world. My friends, as you all know, I'm a fighter.
Were you drunk?
Despite best efforts to work through it, Parliament has been paralyzed for months after what has been the longest session of a minority parliament in Canadian history. That's why this morning I advised the Governor-General that we need a new session of Parliament. She has granted this request, and the House will now be prorogued until March 24th. Over the holidays, I've also had a chance to reflect and have had long talks with my family about our future. Throughout the course of my career, any success I have personally achieved has been because of their support and with their encouragement. So last night over dinner, I told my kids about the decision that I'm sharing with you today. I intend to resign as party leader, as Prime Minister, after the party selects its next leader through a robust, nationwide, competitive process. Last night, I asked the President of the Liberal Party to begin that process. This country deserves a real choice in the next election, and it has become clear to me that if I'm having to fight internal battles, I cannot be the best option in that election. The Liberal Party of Canada is an important institution in the history of our great country and democracy. A new Prime Minister and leader of the Liberal Party will carry its values and ideals into that next election. I'm excited to see the process unfold in the months ahead. We were elected for the third time in 2021 to strengthen the economy post-pandemic and advance Canada's interests in a complicated world. And that is exactly the job that I and we will continue to do for Canadians. Merci beaucoup, mes amis.